Hello there, and welcome to Aging Fearlessly. I'm your host, Guillermo Vidal, and I'm thrilled that you decided to join in. Now today, we're going to talk about something that I think is pretty important, and that is about the truly devastating effects that holding on to anger and grievances can bring to your life. But let's start out by defining what I mean by grievances. By that, I mean those things that you perceive others have done to you or they continue to do against you, and they fill you with hatred and anger towards those people. But like a kitchen fire that left unattended can burn down the entire house. Holding on to your grievances will burn down your health and mental well-being. That's why it's important to let them go. Now here's some aids to help you remember the damage that hanging on to grievances can cause. And perhaps knowing these aids can motivate you to let them go. So number one, the outcomes of hatred, revenge, and violence are death and destruction. They undoubtedly are. Number two, we have the right to stand up for what we believe in and to defend ourselves from the misguided actions towards us from others. But the best way to do this is not by being vengeful, rather by being forthright, courageous, honorable, and doing it with integrity. Number three, we are called to be joyful about life and to add to the delight and abundance to the experience of all others. But we cannot do this if we're filled with anger and hatred towards anyone. It's impossible. Number four, holding on to our grievances cannot create anything of value. We can only make a better world through kindness, generosity, acceptance, and peacefulness. These qualities, frankly, are the key to our fulfillment, enlightenment, and joy. Number five, it is important to remember that when someone does something harmful to you, it is not about you, it's about them. And you have no idea what inside them is causing the hateful and damaging behavior. Now, the best way I know to deal with hurtful and hateful behavior others have thrust upon us is by forgiveness. I know that sounds illogical, but it's not. Forgiveness does not mean that you accept or condone what was done to you. What was bad and hurtful to you remains exactly that. You don't ignore the damage or the bad intent, but you can free yourself to judge the action, but not the person. You can also choose to dismiss them from your life. But think about it. When you judge another person, you ignore the events and people in their lives that cause the internal damage that they're externally exhibiting today. And remember, we were all born a blank page. When we were babies, we were blank. The people in our lives, the experiences we have, and the environment we grow up in are the factors that shaped us. You can't judge a person until you have walked a mile in their shoes, and that's just virtually impossible. You will never know what's inside them. But you do have the ability to forgive them in your heart, and then go ahead and exclude them from your life. Do not let them fill you with grievances that cause hatred, thoughts of revenge, anger, and violence. The damage to you is just not worth it. The damage you allow these people to cause in you, frankly, it gives them the victory they seek over you in the first place. Forgiveness allows you to evict these people from the rent-free space they occupied in your mind up to now. Forgiveness also gives you the shield you need to ward off the bad feelings caused by their actions so you can live your best life. See you soon. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.